No one expected the Dodgers to do this. I mean, I kind of thought they might do something like this, but I mean, not to, well, you talk to Dodger fans, you talk to everybody else. No one really expected them to do what they have done, and I want to get down to the story. But first, subscribe, like, turn on those notifications. Let's get her done. Fastest growing Dodger station out there, man. That's what we're doing. All right. I don't expect the Dodgers to do this. What am I talking about, Brad J? Can you spill the beans already and quit beating around the bush about this whole thing? All right. Well, I'm talking about Outman. Yes, yes, you heard me correct. I did not stutter. James Outman and Ruiz going to Dodger Stadium and having a spot in the clubhouse. So these dudes are ready to play. Why were they ready to play? What's going on? Do tell. What's the story? Well, here's what Robert said. Robert said both Tommy Edman and Hae-Sung Kim look healthy, and the taxi outfield duo will likely end up going back to Oklahoma City. But in case, like break the glass in case of an emergency type situation, Ruiz and Outman were in the team. Case one or both with Edman and Kim had to go on the injured list. So they thought, you know what? Why try to bring them to the Dodgers last second? Let's bring him and let's find out. Let's find out if Kim and Edman can actually play, if they're healthy enough to play. So Ruiz and Outman were there just in case. Edman tweaked his ankle earlier this week, the same one. Now, this is the same ankle that he's had problems with in the past. And remember, he missed 3 weeks. He was on the IL stint because of that injury. So I could see that. Now, why Outman? You may out to yourself like, what? Why is Outman still in the mix? Well, let's dive deep into the story. As for Kim, the utility man appeared to be in some pain after fouling a ball off his foot, but Roberts insisted that he was fine. He didn't play because of that. I did not know that. I was saying in yesterday's live show that Kim needs to play. He needs playing time. Did not realize that that was an issue that Roberts said is not an issue. So is it an issue or it's not an issue? If he's not playing, it's an issue. If he can't play because of it, to me, that's an issue. All right, let's get back into it. In 9 major league games this season, let's talk about Outman when he was with the club. 125 was he batting. I mean, even Conforto's beating that right there, right? He had 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in, and the OPS was just a dismal 597. Well, the 28-year-old, he stepped things up. He went to OKC and did better than OK. See? He 271. That really worked, didn't it? Oh, man. I am the linguistic master. He's hitting 271. 12 home runs since he was sent to OKC. Right? 42 RBIs. And here's the OPS. Look at the OPS. 904. That's what you expect out of him. That's it. That's 181 at-bats with AAA OKC. And really like the fact that he's putting the numbers in. But he might not even get to play. He's there. He's ready to go. Ruiz had a locker in the Dodgers clubhouse on Wednesday with Edman out of the lineup for a second straight game. Kim was also not in Wednesday's lineup. However, it appears that there is no concern with either player. So this might just be a free trip to hang out with the Dodgers, go to St. Louis and do whatever. But Dodgers are taking notice, and they're taking notice big time of Outman's recent play. So I get that. I completely get that. But now you get yesterday's game, right? And you get Conforto with the game-winning RBI in the 8th inning. I know it's only one hit. What was he? 1 for 4 or 1 for 3 or whatever he was. But that was the one that counted. Is Conforto back? And then what does the Dodgers do? Did that RBI, game-winning RBI that Conforto hit, do the Dodgers now like, well, hold up now, pump the brakes. Let's hold back now. Let's give him another shot. I mean, this gets crazier and crazier as this thing goes on. I still can't believe what's happened on this one. I believe this. You gave Conforto plenty of opportunities. He did have the game-winning RBI. You got to run him out to some more games now. Because if you pulled him now, could this have been what he needed to get back in and start hitting the ball and putting up a good average, right? Could this have been what he needed, the game-winning RBI, to wrap things up against the Mets or the Mutts or whatever you want to call them. Like, now you almost have to send him out at least a couple more series and see, was that a fluke or is he literally back on? So the saga continues. Will he stay in? And the lineup's not out as of this morning, so we don't know who's getting the start. There's been no transaction moves, corresponding moves as of yet. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know how long Kim's going to be out of that lineup. And if he's going to be out longer, why wouldn't you put him on the IL and have someone else there if he can't play? So I don't understand why the Dodgers would end up doing that. All right. St. Louis favored to win today. What? Are you kidding me, Brad J? No, I don't joke about stuff like that. I'm not kidding you. They're favored to win today. Weren't the Yankees favored to win the first game when they played the Dodgers? Interesting. Here's the data on this kind of stuff. I think these bookmakers are getting it wrong. Employing the latest data, our experts simulated Friday's Los Angeles Dodgers and St. Louis game 10,000 times. So they've literally simulated the game 10,000 times. After computing the latest updates, thousands of inputs, we predict the Cardinals have that chance of 52% over the Dodgers, 48%. What kind of crap is that, huh? I mean, I do get it because you look at the bottom names down below, and Sonny Gray is definitely one of their go-tos for the Cardinals. He's 6-1, 3.65 ERA. The dude's doing it in a good way. And he's going against Wrobleski, and we don't know what we're going to get out of Justin. His sample size this year isn't that much, but we definitely do not know what we're going to get out of it. But my thing to Dodger fans at this point, Dodger fans, are you still looking for Arenado? Are you still trying to get Arenado on the team with Muncy's recent success? Or has that died down? I haven't heard from that in a while. And I doubt there's no way St. Louis, because they're doing good, is going to think about getting rid of Arenado. So that story can finally be put to bed. It can be put to rest. We don't need that story anymore. All right. So we talk about the matchup tonight, of course, to Wrobleski and Sonny Gray. Brad, you talk about the stats of Wrobleski. What are those stats like? Magic of the internet. Here you go. So here is what he has done thus far. Only been in 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss, an 8.0 ERA. That's not good. He's pitched 9 innings, but he struck out 8 in 9 innings. So almost a strikeout an inning. His whip, 1.33. Now, his career regular season, because he's a young dude, only 24 years old, 10 total games career. Look at that, 6.15 ERA. So he's not far off. 2-3 on the wins and losses. So my thoughts today with Wrobleski, you need that dude to step up and get a quality start. You don't know what you're going to get. Sonny Gray is solid. Dodgers have had success against him in the past, so maybe they can have success against him during this game. But Dodgers are favored to lose this one, not by much, 52% to 48. But I'm not predicting that. I'm predicting Wrobleski come out. He's going to pitch a solid game. He's going to go 5 to 6 innings. 6 would be better. And the Dodgers are going to take the first win. That's my prediction right there. And that's also going to do it for the show. Brad J with you, man. Hey, subscribe, like, turn on those notifications. I got to go. As you go through the day, always remember to think Dodger Blue, and let's go Dodgers.